Far away.
Well, Damien delivered a fairly ferocious spray behind closed doors. Is that normal or something out of the blue tonight?
Oh, listen, when you dish up that sort of performance, I think it's fairly to be expected. You get belted in contested ball, you get belted in tackles, you have a fair chance to expect a spray at the end of the game. And we're just really disappointed in the performance we put out there tonight. And we're a very mediocre football side at the moment. Very mediocre. No, every now and then you give one, mate. Like I said, the performance validated it. I don't know about work. It probably is work, right? Look, defensively, you give up 125 uncontested marks. There is a chance at some stage you'd expect to man up. Offensively, Essendon used the ball very well. Don't get me wrong, but I thought our accountability was poor. We couldn't manufacture the even numbers across the field, which was really disappointing. And then to get belted in contested ball through the middle of the ground by I think minus 25, you're never going to win a footy game. So.
Given the one-sided match last week, do you think that has any influence on the poor start to the game?
No, I wouldn't have thought so. I thought they started hot. I think they got a couple of centre bounces. Got 4 goals straight, I think, at the start. We made a couple of errors, certainly helping along the way. But I thought they out-hunted us around packs, around scrimmages. They had 2 or 3 to our 1 a number of occasions and managed to get the ball out. So, whether it's work rate or together with Essendon, I thought they were terrific tonight. Their ability to hunt the ball around the packs and get the ball going forward was first class.
Some of the skill errors and the
yeah.
It was almost a nightmare for you to watch, like rants across goal.
Yeah, it was circa 2010 all over again, which it was disappointing. Alex is a better player than that. He knows that. I know that. But unfortunately, I think the pressure of the situation with Essendon bought. Like I said, generally get belted contested ball, you're generally expected to win, the tackle count. But unfortunately, their pressure was also outstanding and forced us into those errors.
Now that any faint hope of playing the finals has pretty much disappeared, do you take a different approach now in the second half of the year?
With playing...
With the way you...
Oh, no, listen, we're still trying to win as many games as we can. That's our aim as a footy club. And we'll continue to do that. We've got some players that we think can, add some value going forward. So we'll continue to play those guys and make sure we get them better. At the end of the day, we owe it to our footy club to put the best side out there possible and get some wins on the board.
What was the key reason the boys were so unable to deal with Essendon's ability to get numbers back? They just kept worse than spare.
Yeah, they did. Look, we knew we had to lower our eyes inside 50. Essendon to lead it. Those chop out marks and. Carlisle down back, I think he marked the first 2 going straight back, so I wish he had stayed forward. But, we just couldn't penetrate that bubble. We managed to win the ball back a number of times even, I think late in the second quarter, then we give them 3 goals straight back, which sort of took any sting that might have been remaining in the game out. So, look, credit to Essendon, they fold back really well, they cover area very well, and we just didn't think our way through it well enough.
Last week you played on a lot. Was there... They seem to get stuck then at the start of tonight's game, back to that sort of really slow style of play?
I thought we actually played on a little bit too fast at the start. Obviously, Essendon kept their back 6, so we were probably trying to play on too quick to their spares. So I think earlier in the second quarter we took our time a little bit more, just try and find the freeze through the middle of the ground. Like you said, then it sort of compounded the fact they had numbers back with midfielders as well, which they pushed back very well. So we just couldn't penetrate that, anywhere inside 30. So.
Damien, how do you go about confidence? Because clearly it's low. You've got to highlight the problems, but you've also got to rebuild the confidence.
Yeah, well, that's just something that we'll work on during the week. Obviously, after tonight's performance, there'll be a fair review on Monday that we'll go through. We're really disappointed in a number of areas, so we'll work on building the confidence probably Tuesday onwards.
How are you feeling personally, Tim, your confidence? Has it been rock close?
Oh, listen, this is probably this is the most challenging period, but every coach is going to have that. So, the reality is it all buck stops with me. I've got to get our boys playing better. They're capable of playing better, but we're nowhere near it at the moment. Like I said, we're a very mediocre footy side at the moment.
What do you do from here? You talk about you still want to win as many games as possible, bring more confidence, etc., etc. Given a fifth spray, what are your thoughts on?
Yeah, we just work on the things. There's mistakes that we're making that are really poor errors. you know, from coughing up the ball to, you know, kicking the ball away to handballing the ball away, which just are mistakes that we shouldn't be making. And unfortunately, at the moment, it's a reflection on me and my coaching staff. We've got to get that better. You know, the players have also got to accept some responsibility also, but we're all in it together. We just got to make sure we work our backsides off, because we need to start winning some games. Not so much from a making finals point of view, but just actually getting some respectability back in our footy club.
So how do you attack that? Because every week in the performance of what happens on the field, but when you talk about improving the coaching team, coaches are coaching.
Yeah, just going back to basic fundamentals. We're making mistakes that, you know, we shouldn't be making at this level. Training, more training. You can see the mistakes. We kick it away, kick across goal, turnovers.
You've shown a fair bit of faith. You start turning over a few more players. Selection-wise, and the core group remain pretty much the same.
Yeah, it is. We've got some blokes down at the lower level that, you know, Ty Vicker is pretty good again today. I know he's a guy that we can go back to. There are some other players down there, so we'll just work our way through that over the course of, you know, the next week. But the majority of our talent is in the side at the moment. We've just got to get them better, a lot better. I'm not too sure actually. Yeah, Jacko was sore at the end, so same thing, which is disappointing. Thanks, guys.